Like and subscribe right now, or else this is going to be in your bed tonight. r/ask Reddit public freakout stories. Why does the virus spread so fast? Because idiots.
12 dick eating and shit. Look at him acting all precious shoes. Whole hood out, we ain't going like that. Niggas is not going like that. Niggas is not going like that.
Everybody.
Get your bitch ass out of here. Bitch ass.
Who acts that way thinking it's cool? Mob mentality. If everyone is doing it, that's all that matters. This isn't bizarre. This is normal. Holy crap, dude, tell them like it is. It's a mystery why people are shot unarmed, ha ha ha. This is ridiculous. The violation of civil rights should be frowned upon, not celebrated. For all you know, they're violating private property by loitering. You don't celebrate this kind of action. Loitering? Clutches pearls. Why haven't you shot them, officer? Trespassing. It's conveniently edited, like most sympathy generating videos, to not actually show you the crux of the issue at hand. You don't know what they were being asked to do, or why. What I do know is that they were ducking heathens in the video. Lol. The issue at hand is that you said loitering, or whatever was portrayed in the video was justification for murder. I said invading personal space as they walked away, in some states is grounds to protect yourselves with deadly force. Defense is not murder, even if the person you're defending yourself from is unarmed. Aside from a handful of egregious cases, shooting someone as defense, even if they are unarmed, isn't murder. Actions have consequences. It's a mystery why people are shot unarmed. Hahaha, this is ridiculous. For all you know, they could be violating private property by loitering. Then you went off about edited videos and what happens in our state when people get close to you. And fake Antifa protesters you definitely didn't make up. We were talking about appropriate reactions to people jeering at you. Grow up, snowflake. If someone scream in my face in Texas, that's legal assault. Grow up. Stick to California if you want to act the butt. Born and raised in your state, brainlet. Go to California if you can't handle someone in your face. You realize entering personal space is considered assault in some states. That's the problem with these videos, because if someone in my state approached me like that, it would be legal for me to shoot them 100%. So promoting thinking like this will get people killed, because of this was done to a civilian in Texas. They could have legally shot. Oh, that public space is personal space? LMAO. Lol. You should look up personal space law, brother. It's a real thing. I once knocked out an Antifa protester and had them arrested. There is a reason they avoid protesting in certain states, lol. I've always called it pack mentality, but I guess when you're talking about humans, it makes more sense. I call it both. Usually pack mentality until it escalates to harassing the police. Then they become a mob. This is hood mentality. There could have been 10, they'd still have acted this way. Problem right now is that the race getting hit hardest by this virus are African Americans. The odds are not good for these guys. They aren't getting hit harder because they are that race. I'm not sure if you know how this works. African Americans are more likely to develop chronic illnesses. It's definitely hitting black communities harder. I'm not sure if you know how this works. Yes, but that's not because they are black. That's because black people's position in society has led to a lack of education on fitness, healthy eating, and wellness. We are talking about direct vs indirect. Direct would be coronavirus affects black people more. Indirect would be coronavirus affects communities with high blood pressure, diabetes, and underlying health conditions. The black community has higher numbers in that segment. I didn't say it was because they are black. Reread my post and you'll see that we came to the same conclusion. I'm not saying that institutional racism doesn't play a huge part in this. In about a week there will be an outbreak on their block, and then they are gonna bitch that the government didn't try to help them. This same thing happened in Baltimore in parts of the hood, where it's mostly black people. I'm just 15 minutes north, where a more diverse area is taking it seriously. And I'm sure these people in the video are headed home to some family members who would like to take it seriously. I live in Philadelphia and it's exactly the same here. People think it's a ducking joke. The second of the police announced that they weren't going to be making unnecessary arrests like for petty drug crimes, people took it as an opportunity to sit up front of their houses and on the corners and sell drugs, and in plain sight. You can't fix stupid, and you can't save everybody. You can only do your best. Unfortunately, there might not be too many examples of survival of the fittest, but this is definitely a prime example. Same here in Chicago. South and West Side's hardest hit. In my country, India, there are people disrespecting cops and healthcare workers too. It really is very sad, to be honest. That's why I'm happy to be in Canada. Smaller population, larger land mass, less chance of idiots grouping together and doing this. It makes me mad. When they beach us get corona, they're gonna remember this. Such disrespect for human life. It's as if mentally they never got past 5th grade. Leave us to our outbreak. Okay, see ya. No one wants to talk about it, but this is one of the major reasons why the African American community is getting hit harder than everyone else. The Surgeon General tried to talk about it, but he got called racist, and he's black. In 2 years, when the number of cases are higher in black neighborhoods, COVID-19 will be the next thing the whites did to the black community. To be clear, this is not a racist comment. It's mostly a comment on people who use good statistical data to try and prove a dumb argument. If a Democrat wins in 2024, you'll be paying them reparations. The thing is that the police officers are only trying to help them here. If they spent just an hour in a hospital right now, they would probably realize why they were being split up. These are the sorts of people who should be getting corona. How about this whole area receives zero help when they get sick? Well, firstly, how many hundreds of people are in their house? Not in this video, lol. I wonder what the police officers were thinking on the walk away. I'll be back. Wish I packed my mace. Can't say it, but it starts with a N. Next day. 911 please come. I hear gunfire. Nope. Click. Puffed. I guarantee you, those types of calls are not placed by residents of that neighborhood, lol. I'm so glad I was raised right. Couldn't imagine acting like an animal like this. And it will be someone else's fault when they get infected and kill grandma or their baby. Morons. Wow. Bunch of dummies. Literally just read a meme joking that Americans need to be told the warnings like they are 5. I guess it's true. Statistics came out that the 70% of the deaths of the virus are African Americans. Experts think it would probably be because of lack of health insurance. This is most likely another reason.